Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Heroes in Crisis, issue number 7. It looks like Superman's had enough. You know how I know? Anyway, I'm also digging the other cover that they have, where it's, what do you call it? I think that's supposed to be Hal Jordan's worst day ever, because it's the part where he winds up, I believe it's the part where he actually winds up killing Kilowog, because he killed a lot of people. I think it was Kilowog that bothered him the most. Anyhow, we got Tom King on writing, got a couple artists here, Clay Mann, Travis Moore, and George Fernandez. Maybe it's Jorge Fernandez, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sorry either way. Oh, it's Fornez, so I just completely butchered that anyway. You know what? My bad. Tomio More on colors, Clayton Cowles on letters. The cover is by Mitch Gerards, and Ryan Sook does the variant cover. Alright, so there's some goodness and bad in here. The good is we finally get a little bit of progression in the storyline. The Flash is not dead, but he's about to be dead. Somehow he's able to like skip past his death and go back, and I don't know what the hell he's doing. Anyway, he's still alive for another 5 more days, but that 5 days is up now, so he's about to die. And he brings back Poison Ivy. I don't know who else he brings back, but he definitely brings back Poison Ivy at least. Maybe he brought back everybody. That would be kind of cool. And it would show the Flash to be one hell of a hero. By the way, I'm talking about Wally West. Anyway, he says to Poison Ivy at one point, yeah, I just brought you back. I'm sorry, though, for what you're about to see. She's like, what am I about to see? He's like, you're about to see my death. Wow. That's freaky. That was a really cool part because, yeah, that's kind of who Wally is. This felt like a good story. All the poetry and everything like that. Like, it was annoying. The poetry itself was a little bit annoying to me, but I knew that it had to come to something really awesome at the end. And yeah, I was very well rewarded for that. This felt like a freaking Wally story, man. Absolutely gorgeous. I felt so bad for the guy. And even the whole thing, like at first I'm thinking to myself that, you know, Wally is me. I'm Wally. Wally is me in this book because he's going week by week, like I'm going issue by issue, waiting for something to happen, and something finally, and you know, there's been plenty of things that happen, but I'm talking about something actually story related. To me, a lot of this felt like, you know, the story so far for all of these issues up to issue 7, it felt like, not, you know, a knock-knock joke. Knock-knock, who's there? Boo. Boo-hoo. Oh, you don't have to cry. The joke wasn't that bad. Yeah, but now what about if I was being paid for the joke? But I'm not being paid by how much I get the audience laughing or how many people I get laughing or anything like that. No, I'm paid by how much I keep talking, how much I keep going back to the knock-knock joke. So, knock-knock, who's there? B who? Knock-knock, who's there? Oh who? Knock-knock, who's there? Oh again, who? Knock-knock, who's there? Bo who? Knock-knock, who's there? Ooh. Knock-knock, who's there? Oboe. Some of you guys get that. If I just kept on going back and making it into an anagram, and I just kept on freaking, I didn't just come out with the joke. And by the time I finally do come out with the joke, it's like, yeah, okay, I just don't even care anymore, dude. I just don't care. You probably don't stick around to the end of the joke. And that's what I was starting to feel like with this issue until the end happened. It finally felt like the story was genuinely progressing a little bit. Mind you, it wouldn't have been so bad. I would have been okay with just slowly transitioning through if something else didn't happen in the comic book. Booster Gold and Harley Quinn got into a bit of a fist fight. And by a fist fight, of course, what I mean is Harley going crazy and trying to kill, literally, trying to kill Booster. Booster has a shield, so it's not that big of a deal. Batgirl and Blue Beetle are having a conversation. That's Ted Cord. And finally he comes out and says that, you know, as long as I stay conscious, he'll have his shield up. And she says, really? So she does a backhand punch. Hits Ted Cord in the nose. Possibly breaks his nose, but definitely knocks him unconscious. She says, honey, meaning, you know, Harley, honey, the shield is down. Okay. You know, but no killing. And a second later, Hey, I just said no killing. And she has to say it again later. She has to keep on reminding. Now you know who she is. You know who Harley is, right? Like, we know. Farmer, or what do you call it? Yeah, a hunter sitting in his house. A snowstorm comes in. He figures, let me go out and get a little bit more wood before it gets even worse. Goes out, and while he's out, he finds a snake frozen on the ground. He picks it up, brings it in, puts it near the fire. Goes out, gets some more wood, comes back, decides to start putting some logs in the fire. While he gets a little bit too close to the snake bites him. As the farmer is dying, the hunter is dying, the snake says, or excuse me, he says to the snake, I saved you. You would have died if it wasn't for me. Why did you do this? Why did you kill me? The snake says, you knew what I was when you brought me in. You know what Harley is. You know, and it's funny because, you know, the Harley Quinn joke, the Harley Quinn book is just jokes. It's fun. Ha-ha. It's enjoyable. But here, she's a straight-up murderer. She's not funny. There is no relating with her. There's hardly even any feeling sorry for her. She's stone cold crazy. She's a freaking loon. She's not the kind of, you know, crazy ex-girlfriend who breaks into your house and cuts the ass out of all your boxer drawers to get revenge on you. No, she's the kind that stands behind your car waiting for you to come out so she could freaking knife you. Like, this is a crazy ex-girlfriend type. All right? Not cool. Not cool. So, I'm sorry, how is this good? More importantly, why did that shield have to come down? Why was that so important? Why was bringing Booster Gold's shield down so important? He didn't talk anymore since he had the freaking thing up. What is this? Like we got to actually do a full-on torture? We got to actually scare the person into thinking that he's going to die? You can't just take Ted's word for it? You can't take Booster's word for it. No, just we've got to bring down that shield somehow. I don't understand because it wasn't explained. Because there wasn't really any idea there. We're not supposed to gather anything from it. We're just supposed to accept it, I presume, because there was no inclination as to why, no inclination to explain why it is that she needed that shield down, knowing that Harley was probably going to kill him. Sorry, how exactly is Batgirl a hero in this? Because we know that Harley isn't. Yeah, because Batgirl had a gut feeling. Yeah, last time you had a feeling in your gut it was a bullet from the Joker. Maybe we should revisit that. Because this was asinine. This made 0 sense. This is... Sorry, isn't this Tom King? Isn't this the same guy who just turned around and made Lois into, and Superman, somebody who's guilty of putting out information about psychiatric sessions? I can't I can't fathom, like, why is he doing this stuff? Why was this so important? This didn't make me think that Batgirl was clever in any way. I didn't sit there and be like, oh, that was a good one. Here's my knee. I just smacked my knee. It was a knee slapper. I slapped my knee. There we go. This wasn't funny. This wasn't cool. I didn't laugh at this. I didn't chuckle. I was like, why would you do such a thing? Why was that necessary? And it apparently wasn't. We just had to make sure that we put his life in serious jeopardy. Batgirl was not there in time to save him. If Harley wanted to kill him, he was dead. And trusting in a psychopath is not an appropriate answer. It's simply not. Yeah, this was the dumbest thing that I've seen in a really long time. And sorry, this is the kind of thing, I hate to have to bring it back up, but this is the kind of thing that brings back the whole non-wedding wedding issue. I mean, like, what in the hell was the purpose of putting this guy's life in danger like this? I'm sorry, you know what? Let's explore what I said. Let's allow let's put a gun in the Joker's hand. and let's give him his camera and all that stuff and show her, hey, this is where Barbara Gordon lives now. Oh, and her dad just came over to visit. Lucky you. But don't worry, but hey, listen, no killing. No killing, okay, you? No killing. Oh, boop. What in the hell was the purpose of that? I'm telling you, King is making it really hard to keep on following his books. I almost feel like at this point, Heroes in Crisis has to make a hell of a splash right now. This has to be like, a big whoa. Otherwise, we're getting in really dangerous waters where it's... I don't know that, everybody's going to turn around and boycott anything that Tom King writes, because he's writing Batman, the most popular freaking character that's ever existed in comic books or superhero fiction ever. But, dude, like, I'm starting to think, like, at some point Tom King's just going to come out and be like, suckers, I fooled everybody. Didio, everybody. Fooled all of you into thinking I was going to be writing a good comic book. No, man. I just came out here to literally just be like, F you to all the fans, because I've never liked comic books. Ha, ha, ha. And then just disappear and go off and assassinate, I don't know, some president. Maybe Maduro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't see how this is supposed to turn into... You know what? I'm tired of speculation. What is there, like 2 more issues left? Something to that effect? Bruh, let's just get to the last 2 issues and let's just simply go, that was really cool. What a way to end this. Oh my God, I moved. Otherwise, yeah. Yeah, sorry, you can't have 2 wedding issues. You can't. And... Issue 9, man, that better move me. That better move all of us. Because this, what the hell is happening to the Bat family right now? Wow. Straight up murderer. Okay. Let's just let them all run loose. I'm out. Professor Bell, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.